Hi guys, welcome to the show. This is Kara. You are with Today's Living as well as the bag holder. And we are on day 4 of the 12 days of cookies. Today's cookie is a chocolate chunk cookie that is to die for. It is very tasty, and let's get with the ingredients. First, we're going to use 2 cups of flour. We're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 sticks, I know it's 2, but 1.5 sticks of butter, softened. Make sure you soften it. We've got a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cups of white sugar. We need 2 eggs, large preferably. If you're using small, then you better grab 3. You need that moisture to mix. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1.25 cup or 1 cup of chocolate chunks. So let me tell you a secret. If you don't have the chocolate chunks, because this is a great recipe not just for the little morsels. If you have that leftover Hershey's candy bars from Halloween, get it, pop it in a bag, pound it down, and you can use that as instead of chunk chocolate. So let's get mixing. I lost my spoon, so I had to get another one. I had to delete or stop you. Okay, we're doing a teaspoon of baking soda. Sorry about this. This is what you call uncensored, unedited cooking. And again, it's still not complicated. It just puts you on hold for a little bit. We need a teaspoon of salt now. That was baking soda. We're doing our teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to do our teaspoon of vanilla. I use Watkins vanilla whenever I can because it's so good. We're going to do 1 cup of brown sugar. Oh, I'm almost out of brown sugar. I only have one more recipe to make, which is the sugar cookies. And yes, even my sugar cookies have brown sugar. Okay, so we've got 1 cup of brown sugar. Move this out of the way. We're going to do 3/4 cups of the regular sugar, just white sugar. And I actually have a half cup in here because I was doing something else. So we'll do 1, and then we'll do this about a half. Perfect. We need our chocolate chunks. Again, it's 1 cup to 1.5 cups. You can use leftover, I'll use my teeth to rip it. Oh my God, that smelled, gosh, that's a way to wake up. That smelled awesome. We just need our 2 eggs. 1. And I do everything next to a sink or next to a trash can to make my cleanup minimal. And of course, that's why we invented the bag holder as well, because it's never a mess to clean up. Come on, there you go. And there, look at this. Ready to go seal this baby up. And we're gonna start mixing. Remember when you're mixing, if this is the first video you've seen, take out quite a bit of the air because it's much easier and faster to mix. And I'm gonna show you just in that amount of time. Do you see how this is already starting to mix, like right here? How quickly, I took it out, I put my hands together, and it starts to mix. Far faster than any spoon, mixer, and bowl that you would use. So I'll see you probably in about 30 seconds when this dough is ready to be put on a pan. Okay, we have the 1.5 sticks of butter already softened / melted in the bag. Again, if you're going to melt in the bag, you want to make sure that you put a little bit of water, about 1 cup of water, in the holder, then the bag, and then you can pretty much heat anything for 2 to 3 minutes. Now you just want it softened. Now we're going to move to the next step. I just want to remind you that the butter is already in there. We're going to do 2 cups of flour. And the beauty, you know how I feel about bags, obviously, but I can measure it right into the bag. Nothing ever gets on the counters. And I can use my hand like this, if you don't see. I can use my hand to push it down to make it level. So we've got 2 cups of flour. We're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda. It's done. And I'm going to be totally straight with you. That was less than 60 seconds. Do you see how easy it is? I hope you guys start to realize that using bags instead of bowls is not only going to save you tons of time in the kitchen, cleaning up, mixing things, but just the fact that you can get started to cook your meals, process your meals, whatever. Plus, you can store it just like this. I'm going to store it just like this in the fridge until we're ready to put it on a pan later this afternoon. Could you do that in a bowl with a big bowl right now during the holidays? No. But look, I can roll this up. I can put a label on it. I can give it as a gift. I'm telling you, the 12 Days of Cookies series is fantastic. You can line 12 cookies up, put them in a bag, and give them to friends and family. The bag holder is less than $20 and will save your life. But guys, I'm gonna pop these in the fridge. We'll see you this afternoon after soccer when we start to do some baking. We have taken the chocolate chunk cookie dough out of the fridge, and now basically we are just placing it on our cookie sheet, getting ready to bake at 350 for about 13 to 16 minutes until golden brown. So this is all that we are doing from the time we made it in the bag and kept it in the fridge. We're just scooping it out. You can see that we split the bag to make getting it easier. The chocolate chunk cookies have come out of the oven. Fabulous, fabulous. Tell me that that does not look yummy. Now I have a little visitor and I asked him, hello, little visitor, is it the best cookie you've ever had? Can you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, thanks so much for visiting us at todaysliving.net. We hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving.